I've always wanted to have a pool because then you could get that dye that when you piss in the pool, it turns red. I've always wanted to do that.
So you just
sit in my pool
surrounded by red?
And then it turns into red. Is that a real thing, though? I heard that's like...
It must be, yeah.
Or maybe I'll just poop in the pool.
Have you peed in the ocean?
I have.
Have you peed in the ocean?
I do remember getting hit by a wave so hard that my trunks fell off. So a little piss probably fell off at some point.
I just remember you just swim out a little bit further
Just stand there.
than your friends, and you just go...
And then
You
it
don't
gets-
want to pee all over your trunks, but I guess it really doesn't matter
Doesn't
because
matter.
you're just swirling in a sea of
I
it.
think that's what the ocean's for. It just accepts all your bodily functions.
It does.
It eats our plastic, takes it right away. We don't
Yeah.
have to worry about it anymore.
Hey, thanks God.
Thanks, God. Giving us the world's largest trash can.
/ toilet. I think there's nothing manlier than just walking out into the ocean.
I would agree.
And then just standing there as you release yourself.
Because you own it.
Yeah. Also because you got a great head of hair.
Well, you can do the
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
right up out of the piss
Out of the
water.
ocean.
Then it'll look great if you've been doing Hims, the all-in-one boutique man service to take care of your head and everything in between. We're going to hear more from them and the offer they have for you later on in the show.
People are taking antibiotics. They're pissing out the antibiotics. It's getting into our water. If enough people take Hims, then we'll have fish with fabulous hair.
That's true.
And I
yeah,
think
they'll
that's
all be
something-
hairy.
That's a future we need to work towards.
Hairy
true.
fish.
Thanks, evolution. Your first question this week comes from Goldie Whoopberg. The Catholic Church has publicly declared that the world is going to end in less than a year and that they have identified the Antichrist.
Whoa.
It's Jacob.
Of course.
How does he go about the destruction of mankind?
Jacob, come here.
Got to fill you in real quick. So you're the Antichrist. How are you ending the world?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to offer a little preview of my plans. I'm going to drown.
Why do you have an accent?
Because I'm the Antichrist.
I'm the
You're not a
Antichrist.
vampire.
Yeah.
All right, so what are your plans?
I'm gonna raise a giant theater from beneath the ground from my hellish
that's cool.
abode.
Deserve to.
And the entire world will watch all 3 Star Wars prequels on a loop.
No,
Until
curse
they
you
die.
beast!
You are the Antichrist. I hate you. And also,
The
why are you a
exact
vampire?
runtime is 666 minutes.
That might be true.
Well, Jacob, we've discussed this, has a time warp he can create for himself.
Yeah.
Because like you'll go like, hey Jacob, what did you do this weekend? And he's like, oh, I played Destiny for 3,000 hours. And I go, there aren't 3,000 hours in a weekend. How did you do that? And he'll go, he'd probably use that in some way, manipulate time.
I mean, really, if you want to end the world, just keep it up.
Yeah.
We're doing
That's
great.
true.
We're doing great.
We're like halfway there. We're back in an arms race, the nuclear
Maybe
weapons.
that's why Jacob is so happy all the time.
Maybe.
Grinds himself to the bone here at Funhaus and then just watches the world burn.
He's got a plastic water bottle on his desk.
That's true. You gonna recycle that water bottle or you gonna throw it in the ocean?
So now he's like I don't know, it's like Dracula or...
Some sort of mummy
He's a
creature.
monster.
Next question from Clive Tolney. With Lawrence becoming a high-profile voice actor now in Genlock, what famous animated characters would the other members of Funhaus want to take over doing the voice for? What's the name of Blaine's character? Do you know? Does
I think it's
anybody know?
Blaine.
Blonde.
Yeah,
It's blonde?
Blonde.
That's futuristic.
I want to be blonde because Blaine, he's like, I think he's like some military bro, right?
Yeah.
He's like a military bro.
Yeah.
I feel like I could do that just as well or better than Blaine. Blonde.
You know, spoiler.
Spoiler alert, I didn't know that. I haven't watched the second episode yet.
Oh,
shit.
I haven't seen the second episode either. I thought you
Wait,
were
hold on.
joking.
I don't want to be that character.
Oh.
I want to bring back everyone's favorite character, Roger Rabbit, but in
To
a
be in
more
Genlock?
a more modern setting. Yeah, he's a mech pilot.
I mean, are you going to do a sound alike?
I'm going to set the scene for you. Imagine I'm Julian Chase.
Yeah.
And I'm piloting a mech and I go, look out, Roger. There's another mech on your tail.
I need some help. Please.
I like that you didn't do the voice, but you still had the speech
Well, that's my
impediment.
take on it. David Tennant just didn't do Scrooge again. He did his version of Scrooge, which just happened to sound exactly like Scrooge.
It's Scottish.
There was a cat. This was an adult cat and had adult relationships with other cats in animated form. I'm talking about Fritz the cat.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Fritz the cat?
Bringing back Fritz the cat,
It's like a
but in
porno.
Genlock, because I think I've identified the one thing Genlock is missing is real animated sexual intercourse.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's true.
I come back as a mech piloting cat that also has explicit sexual intercourse.
Yeah.
Gross.
In an animated show.
It's disgusting.
I would play everyone's favorite character, Mads Mikkelsen from Valhalla Rising.
What? Spoiler!
And I play him. That way we get his likeness, and I do all his voices.
Animated characters.
he
I
in
guess he was
Genlock?
pretty anime.
He's animated in, what is it, Death Stranding, right?
Who fucking knows? Anyway, the joke is he's mute.
Oh,
that's
you're the
joke.
only one who's seen Valhalla Rising. That's the joke.
Oh, I saw it. All I remember is the gay sex in the mud, but that's pretty much it.
I was watching Fritz the Cat all weekend.
That's a bad
That's
idea.
your problem.
Next question from Recon Mission 1. Since AirPods are the current fad that people have been talking about, is that right?
It's absolutely true.
What do you think will be the new hit item that people will use to show off to others?
It's written visually in front of you. Earbuds there, ear pods there, ear crutches down to your feet.
So it goes from your ear all the way down.
Yeah, and then you just kind of waddle your head back and forth, and your legs are just dragging behind
Okay.
you. And people are like, "Who's this caveman using his feet?" We're on ear crutch now. Listening to mumble rap on SoundCloud. Legs just
got it. He
deteriorating
nailed it.
I mean,
massively.
he's with it.
All those trends he nailed. That's every
That's
one
good.
of them.
We need the newest fad to get here quicker than it's taken right now, but we need smart glasses. But the problem is they only have about a 30-minute charge, so when they turn off, you can't see anything. It just goes
it's
dark.
darkness.
Yeah.
They make you
Shutting
blind. They make
down.
you
Oh,
blind.
yeah. But
Can you take the glasses off?
why would you?
That's true. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Bus driver just having a great time.
The battery
Watching
dies.
Fritz the Cat on his
We're coming up on it, but I feel like it's long overdue for people to start dressing like George Carlin dressed in Bill and Ted's
Oh, yeah.
Excellent Adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, what year was he from? Like 2003?
Yeah, 2003.
Far off future where phone booths are time machines.
George Carlin was alive.
Moyna Moran 6 writes, "What was your first job and what made you think I can do better than this?"
My first job was at a movie theater. I got to watch the end of the first X-Men movie a lot.
Cool.
And I thought I should be able to watch all of it.
What part did the end start? Was it when Wolverine did the cool claw thing?
No, it's Magneto and Professor Xavier having their conversation in Magneto's glass bubble at the end.
Oh, that sucks.
Why do you come here, Charles? Oh yes, your continuing search for hope. What will you do when they come for the students at your school? He goes, I feel a great deal of pity for anyone who comes to this school looking for a fight.
The animated show.
I had a similar job, but we had the weird copy at our theater where the camera guy bumped the camera and Bryan Singer was over there talking to an underage kid. And he's like, so yeah, we're throwing a party tonight. And he looks and it cuts. Goes,
I was actually, my first job was I did proofing and key art for X-Men movie.
Yeah.
But I mean, even back then, a lot of my, I would say, avant-garde ideas got shot down. So all I heard was that this is X-Men back for an adult audience. I thought that it was fertile ground for my ideas. They said no and they fired me. Bryan didn't even look me in the eyes on the way out.
He was too busy looking at your ass.
yeah. He's like, you fit a dump truck in that.
My first job was I was a caterer. I used to do catering for parties. And like, you know, you go to different like mansions or houses or whatever. And I remember once I spooned up two meatballs on my spoon, right?
Yeah.
And I put it on a plate. I
Yeah.
looked up and it was Bryan Singer.
Whoa!
Bryan Singer was like the famous Bryan Singer, famous director of
Yeah.
X-Men, X-Men 2, and Valkyrie.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody as well. And I spooned the meatballs, and he said,
Licked his lips?
He said, he licked his lips, and he said, man, I'd love to taste your meatballs like that. And I went,
Oh, okay.
well, thank you, Mr. Singer. That's
Yeah.
very nice of you.
Yeah.
I went out and had a few drinks with him. I was 14 years old, and it was great. I had a great time.
Great time?
Yeah, really great time.
How'd that night end, Bruce?
Yeah.
You remember?
I don't remember.
Kevin Spacey was probably there.
Next question from Bryan Singer, a.k.a.
Murder Sausage. The cinema/theater industry is losing all of their younger audiences to Bryan Singer, to streaming services. How do you make theaters cool again to get those kids back out of Bryan Singer's car seat?
If there's one thing kids love, it's flossing.
They do. They love it.
So I say you yank all the seats out.
Oh.
It's just standing room only.
And they can all floss while watching
Floss
the movie.
90 minutes straight while watching the movie.
Maybe the movie doesn't play if no one's flossing.
Oh, yeah. That's
It's
true.
powered.
Oh,
And it says
you
floss.
power. That's how you power the reel.
Everyone puts on a belt with like strings going up to a giant generator.
Yeah.
And as long as those hips are shaking back and forth, the reel keeps spinning.
I think it's important to look back through history and see what led to the downfall of people wanting to go to the movies. And I know what it was. It was when Pee Wee Herman was arrested for masturbating in a porno theater.
That's right. And nobody wanted to go back.
Because it's like, well, what the fuck else are you supposed to do? So we should go back and say that was wrong. We shouldn't have arrested him. It is now okay again to jerk off in
masturbate
theaters.
in a porno
'Cause that's what
theater.
kids are doing. They have 2 screens. They got their favorite Dr. Disrespect over here and then some porn, Fritz the Cat or whatever over there, and they're jerking off. I think if we made it feel like it was okay to jerk off in a theater again, we wouldn't have these kind of
Theaters are too
apprehensions.
uptight.
Yeah, I would agree. I don't have an answer for this because I was just going to talk about Bryan Singer. So let's move on to the next question.
Perfect.
Oh, it's me, Rastafarian Moose Pig. My friend is in middle school and has to learn how to do a male rectal exam. How should he help make the patient feel more comfortable?
Medical school or middle school?
Oh, did I say middle school? Oh my gosh.
I
Bryan
mean,
Singer's been rubbing off
I was
on
gonna
me.
say,
Get it?
literally.
The question is, my friend is in medical school.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh my gosh.
I guess tell him that you're gonna make him the star of your next movie.
Make sure Hugh Jackman's there to give it the thumbs up, even though he doesn't know what you said.
Oh, you don't know where that thumb goes either.
You ever see the video of like kids at the doctor that are getting their first shot, and the doctor's like meep 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 meep, and then he actually does the syringe or like distracts it. I think the same thing would work with getting something up your butt.
Yeah.
I agree.
Do like a
if
little
they're
bit of
like,
nipple
beep,
play
beep,
first.
beep, beep,
And they can give you a lollipop.
Meep 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 meep. You
right
won't
up
even
the butt.
notice that there's 3 knuckles up you.
Is what Bryan Singer said on the set of X-Men 2. Man, I don't know if this show's ever going to get sponsored. Oh, wait.
I know.
It was! 66% of men lose their hair by age 35, and that's not even the worst part. What really stinks is that most men don't even realize that when you start to notice hair loss, it isn't a death sentence for your luscious locks. Science has come a long way in recent years, and guess what? Baldness can be optional with 4hims.com. Hims connects you with real doctors and medical-grade solutions to treat hair loss. Generic equivalents to name-brand prescriptions not only help you keep your hair, but also mean you won't break the bank doing so. Plus, if you're anything like me and feel like every visit to the doctor turns into an awkward mess, Hims lets you skip the waiting room experience entirely. Just answer a few quick questions online for a doctor to review and prescribe. I get it. It can be hard to talk to people about this stuff, but that doesn't mean a solution is out of reach. So order now. Open House viewers get a trial month of Hims for just $5 today while supplies last. This would cost hundreds if you went to the doctor or a pharmacy. Check out the website for full details. So go to 4hims.com/openhouse. That's FORHIMS.com/openhouse. 4hims.com/openhouse.
We can't talk about Kevin Spacey or Bryan Singer anymore.
Okay.
James he said, you know what, we should probably stay away from that, and I agree.
Stay away from that, at least for the rest of this episode.
So let's talk about everyone's favorite, Fritz the Cat.
Fritz the Cat.
Go right ahead.
I remember he wears a sweater, but doesn't wear pants.
Yeah.
But sometimes there's a dick, and sometimes there isn't a dick, depending on whether or not he wants to use it. And he bangs someone in a tub. I remember that. But yeah, he gets radicalized by maybe a bunch of racist crows.
I wish we were making
Maybe I'm
fun
thinking
of
of
Bryan Singer
Dumbo.
right now.
Yeah, I
Miss the good old days.
He's a man that smokes that job will take you for a ride. Wonders if he's still alive when you smoke that Kenny job.
America is threatened by a new drug menace. Street corner vendors whose stock in trade is the deadly local weed.